For the early jump, number 72 by
Alright everybody, what is up? What is up? As always, thanks for stopping by to another video today. We are out on the streets of New Jersey. We are headed over to the shore. We're headed over to Wildwood, New Jersey, which is one of the more kind of like southern New Jersey shore points, if anybody is familiar with that. And we are headed down to Wildwood, New Jersey today because we are going to go stop by and check out the Race of Gentlemen, or TROG as it's known for short. That is the event where they race the old vintage motorcycles and cars up and down the beach. They do like a drag strip of races up and down the beach in Wildwood. So it's a pretty cool event. We are coming down on the Sunday of that event, so it is like a 3-day event that takes place. If anybody's familiar with TROG and the Race of Gentlemen, or you guys have stopped by in the past years, or if you were down here this year, please let me know, because this event is really cool. If you guys have ever come down here and checked this out, drop it down in the comments. Let me know if you were here, if you ever have been here, and what you think of it, because it's really cool. We're going to check it out today. I'm going to give you guys a look at that, everything they have going on the beach with the races, all that cool stuff. Wildwood is kind of like a really cool destination, touristy type spot, like big huge amusement park, boardwalk and stuff on the beach. So we're going to check all that out. That's where we're headed right now. But TROG is a really cool event that takes place in Wildwood every year, but unfortunately the last couple years they've actually had some events where it actually didn't take place. So I went to it 2 years ago, the last time they had it. The year after that there was a hurricane coming through and basically ruined the whole entire thing with like high tides, disasters on the beach and stuff. That was not cool. And then last year, I don't forget what it was, they couldn't work it out with the city or something, but they didn't have it. But they are back and in full swing. So like I said, we're coming down on the Saturday of this event. It is a pretty cool 3-day event that takes place from Friday, Saturday, Sunday. People start rolling in on Friday. They have the night of the troglodytes Friday night. That's like a cool vintage chopper show that takes place throughout Wildwood. Then Saturday they start firing up the beach races, like some more beach parties, bands and stuff like that. Sunday they fire up the beach races again. So make sure you stay tuned for that. We're going to check out some cool old vintage bikes and cars racing up and down the beach. Hopefully we'll get to see some cool bikes parked on the side of the street, and just a bunch of cool stuff going on hanging out around through Wildwood. Super excited to get down there and check it out. We're going to check back in with you guys once we get into the town of Wildwood, check out some of that, hop off the bike, and then we will get to the beach to check out the event. Alrighty guys, so we have entered Wildwood, New Jersey now. Started to see some riders and stuff showing up around town. I'm sure we'll start to see more and more bikes as we get closer. We've got Maury's Pier straight ahead up there where kind of all the events are taking place on the beach. Alrighty guys, just hopped off here in Wildwood, New Jersey. We're going to head over to the boardwalk, get out on the beach, take a look at some of these old vintage bike races, see what else we got going on there. Stay tuned. that gives you a look at the Race of Gentlemen here, the vintage car and bike drag races on the beach in Wildwood, New Jersey. We are headed out of Wildwood now, gonna make that trip back to Philadelphia. Hopefully you got a good look at all that footage there. It gives you an idea why this event is so big and so popular. A lot of cool stuff going on there. Vendors, you saw a little bit of the wall of death there, wasn't expecting that. The drags with the super old vintage bikes, old vintage cars. Gives you a little bit of a look at Wildwood, New Jersey itself. So as you can see what they did there was that boardwalk that we were on there for a minute, and then you go out to the pier where all that amusement park stuff was, Maury's Pier. You walk down onto the beach. They got it all roped off and blocked off and everything like that. They got the vendors all set up, all the attractions, and then of course the races right along, right almost up against the water. So pretty cool sight to see. Not something that you see going on every day with like super old vintage cars and bikes racing up and down a beach like that. One of the things is they have all the cars and bikes kind of in like that pit staging area. I actually kind of wish they don't let the just general public population, the people that are there spectating back there, I guess probably for good reason, but you can only go back there if you are one of the racers or like crew of like the guys with the bikes and stuff. I kind of wanted to go back there and like get a closer look at all the bikes and cars and stuff, because like, you know, they're all those, as you can see, those old vintage bobber bikes. As far as the bikes go, those were pretty much all like flathead, knucklehead bikes. All those really old, cool looking Harleys and Indians and stuff. So it was really cool to see those out there on the beach today. It was also pretty interesting because there was an announcer there, you know, he's announcing all the guys, their bike and like where they're from and stuff. These racers were literally coming from all over the world to this thing, all over the country. Like we heard almost every state mentioned, and then they were also talking about people from like other countries, people from Germany and France traveling all the way. So this kind of lets you know kind of the scale of what this event is, and just like how large of a net of people are coming to check this thing out. But I do think that will go ahead and pretty much wrap this one up for the most part. We're headed out of Wildwood back to Philly for the day. So if you guys have any questions on anything you saw there about the Race of Gentlemen, it happens every year down here at Wildwood, New Jersey. If you guys have any questions, or if you were here, drop it down in the comments and let me know what you thought of the event or what you saw on video. Much cooler to be there in person, of course. So as always, guys, thanks for tuning in. That is going to wrap this one up for now. If you like anything we got going on here, make sure you go ahead, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, ride safe out there, guys. Make it a good one. It's the Moto John. We'll see you along down the road. Peace.